Homemade helicopters are easy to make, but problems only come to the time of testing. Few people pass this test. And most fail to lift up their homemade helicopter. For those without luck, their helicopters end up crashing. For that matter, here are 20 homemade helicopters that horribly failed. But before we jump into number 1, be sure that you have subscribed and hit the bell icon to keep yourself informed with amazing videos. With that said, let's jump into our incredible list. After months of hard working and designing his homemade helicopter, this Indian young man took it in the forest for testing. At first the helicopter gained a few height, like 20 centimeters above the ground, but something suddenly went wrong and the helicopter crashed down. Luckily, he never got any injury. Not that every piece of scrap metal can be used for making a homemade helicopter. This gentleman used weak metals to frame his helicopter. But things did not go on well during the testing. He used a strong engine that produced a more powerful rotation, leading the helicopter to tear into pieces. If you think helicopters can only use engines for rotation of the blade, then you may be wrong on that. Just look at how these university students gained the rotation of the blades. But of course their helicopter did not even show hopes of flying. With the use of well-polished metals on his helicopter, he still did not gain flight of the helicopter. This was attributed to the fact that he used heavy metal pieces, yet he fixed small rotor blades to lift the heavy helicopter. A team of students from a university in Nigeria made this funny helicopter. They used wood to frame their helicopter and then gave it a white paint with strips of their national flag in the middle. I don't think this helicopter was intended to fly because the blades were too short to carry such a heavy thing. But perhaps it managed to move with the help of the motorcycle tires and engine. Well framed, painted, and even managed to put a mirror in front of his homemade helicopter. But still the test result did not give him a positive outcome. This was because he had fixed the blades in a poor position that they could not obey the dynamics of airflow.
Конечно, ничего себе!
What started as a grateful day ended up in tears. This school dropout boy in Indian tried to make himself a homemade helicopter, which he did manage to make. But things did not go well during the testing. Unlucky for him, he lost his life during the test flight. This rural gentleman managed to make himself a helicopter. Lucky for him, his helicopter managed to lift off the ground, but still it never gained a reasonable height that those in the helicopters do enjoy. After days of hard work, this gentleman was trying to make the first battery-powered helicopter at home. With the use of an old battery and scrapped metals, he framed his helicopter to look similar to normal helicopters. But things did not go on well during the testing, as there was no positive result gained in the testing.